Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a Castroville pizza joint serving up wood-fired bites at a former gas station. Plus, we get scratch-made dumplings, noodle bowls, and more at a new restaurant in Austin. And we check out a spot with smash burgers, cocktails, loaded fries, and more in San Antonio. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. First stop on today's foodie adventure takes us west of San Antonio for a pizza joint serving up the goods.
Now we're here in Castroville, right off Highway 90, to go inside of a spot that used to be a gas station, but now it's a full-fledged pizza joint that's serving up some great bites. Let's see what's on the menu at the Dough Station. Joining us now is the chef and owner out here at the restaurant, Justin Myers. Justin, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for coming out, David.
Now, this spot is serving up the goods. You got 3 different kinds of pizza in front of us.
Absolutely.
One of the most popular ones on the menu right here. You got a sandwich. You also have an appetizer. Talk to me about this spot. What makes it different?
Sure. So we here in Castroville are known for a few things, and one of them happens to be parisa. So we make it in-house every day. It's made with only the freshest ingredients we can find. There's some secrets I can't divulge, but you can always come back and try to figure them out.
Cheers to you, the parisa. That's the bite.
So this sandwich is called the Big Sexy. We pack it full of our house-baked bread. We bake that bread right here in the wood fire oven, including our Greek dressing and our aioli.
You call it big and sexy. I got to go for the big one right
Absolutely.
here. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
All right, the bite. It's a marathon, so we got to save room because you got 3 pizzas right in front of us. What's going on with this one?
So this is our local pizza. All right, we have brisket, pickled onions on a white base. All right, the smokiness of the brisket really punches through, but the pickled onions are my favorite part.
And you're sourcing the brisket locally as well. So Castroville is represented right here on this pizza.
Represented right here, yeah, absolutely.
I love it. All right, we're going in.
This is the most simplistic and most elegant lady on the menu, okay? That's a ricotta base that we make in-house, covered in mozzarella and pecorino cheese.
The arugula is nice and peppery.
Exactly. All right.
There you go.
There we go.
Cheers, that's the bite. If you love cheese, that's the one to get.
That's the one.
That's so good.
Well, thank you.
Last but not least, in the front, you got a meat lover's pizza right here.
Absolutely.
It just looks like a classic, straightforward, but you got the cup and char pepperonis on there.
So this is our AMC. We've put 5 meats to make this probably the heartiest pizza on our menu.
Wonderful.
Charred pepperoni, bacon, brisket, house-made meatballs, and mortadella.
Oh my gosh. I love it already. That's a meat lover's pizza right there.
I hope you saved room because we have dessert. It's time to make the s'mores pizza.
Oh goodness. All right, well we're gonna keep eating all this and we're gonna go in the kitchen and make a s'mores pizza. All right, another bite. Joining us now is the sous chef out here at the restaurant, Sheridan Blevins. Thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Hi.
All right, so you're gonna be making the s'mores pizza for us.
Yes.
What's the first thing you do?
So we start off by shaping out our crust, kind of go into that circular shape that we would really want.
You're just tearing up some marshmallows right there.
Yeah, so I have some marshmallows here that I'm splitting, and once they go into the oven, they're just gonna blow up and kind of brown and get that real good s'mores effect. We have some semi-sweet chocolate chips, and that is it for the s'mores. Yeah, so it's super simple, super quick, but it's so good.
All right, so we're gonna let this cook off, and in just a couple of minutes, we're gonna pull it back out, finish it off, take a bite. Y'all gotta come out to Castroville. The Dough Station is where it's at, family owned and operated, and they're making great pizzas out here, sandwiches, all kinds of great drinks, good times, and of course, you gotta try the s'mores pizza right here. All right, everybody grab a little bite.
All right, all right.
Cheers to you. That is a great slice of dessert pizza. This is where it's at. I could be here all day.
21 and up crowd, scan the QR code on the screen now for a chance to win a pair of tickets to the 2nd annual Shiner Fest event happening September 28th at the Spetzel Brewery in Shiner, Texas. There will be live music, great brews, and entertainment.
Now we're here in Austin at the Triangle to go inside of a new restaurant that's serving up a variety of dumplings, noodle bowls, and so much more. Let's see what's on the menu at Dumpling World. Joining us now is one of the owners out here at the restaurant. Shu, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Now, Dumpling World, it is what it sounds like. It's dumplings, and you get to come out here to the restaurant, and you get to try a lot of different kinds of dumplings.
Yes.
And this first step to make the dumplings is right here in front of us.
This is actually a mixer to make the dough, and we wrap it and bring it to the outside. That's the dumpling station.
We can see it's getting rolled out. And so there's two different kinds of dumplings being made right in front of us. Kind of like what you would be familiar with, like a pot sticker, like we would say, like, right? But then that style over there, it actually is like more of the traditional, like a dumpling shape.
When they finish like dumplings here, they send it to the freezer.
Look at all those dumplings!
Yeah.
All right, now we got to go to the kitchen and see how they get cooked up.
So right there, it's a steam machine, and we steam soup dumplings, steam dumpling right there. And for this one right here, it's a plasticker machine.
Ooh.
So it's to make plastikers and pan-fried sambal.
You got it all. You got a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Now we're going to go out to the front, to the dining room.
Okay.
Because now we've seen the process. This is the final step over here. And we're going to go try a little bit of the top items on the menu.
Okay.
I'm super excited.
Okay, let's go. So this one is a colorful dumpling, and for the green one, bok choy and a mushroom. Yellow one, that's a chicken and corn. And for the red one, it's a pork chive and shrimp.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going for the red one. You sold me on that one. Cheers. So much flavor in there. It's cool that you have different options for different people, depending on their palate or what their dietary restrictions are.
Yeah. That one is the pork and the sticky rice shumai. It's very different.
Okay, we got to go for this one. Here you go.
Yes.
Cheers.
Very different, right?
Very different. You could taste each one of the rice that's in there, and then the pork has a good little bite to it as well. Great flavor. And I like that you don't have to dunk these in anything.
No. That's why we just have a very simple stuff on the table. It's like soy sauce, vinegar, but I don't think many people use them because the dumpling itself is very flavorful.
Yeah.
This is the pork soup dumpling.
How do you like to eat yours?
I take the small bite, then I sip it.
Oh, you sip it. That's a different experience. It's like you're kissing the dumpling. Maybe some love on that one.
Oh, for soup, we'll do the soup first, then dumpling second.
But I gotta say, the soup dumpling,
It's best seller here.
it's so good. I mean, that's the one I'd go for every day of the week. Right next to it, you have another little batch right here. What's going on with this one?
Spicy wonton.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You meant spicy.
This kind of.
All right, here we go. Woo! That's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Wow. So sure you like spice. That's really good.
This is the spicy tofu plasticker. This is a very unique recipe we have here.
Okay, let's go for it. Cheers.
Something different, right?
That was very different, but that was really good. I'm not usually looking for tofu on the menu, but I tell you what, you could change my mind on that one. That is really nice and not too spicy.
And this is actually the hardest dumpling that we can make here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it takes
That's not
time.
too bad.
It takes time.
I tell you what, Dumpling World, it is exactly that. It is a world of dumplings out here, and there's something here for everyone. You have a vegetarian option, you have the pork, you have the chicken, you have tofu on the menu as well. Spicy, not spicy, you have noodles. It's a great spot. Since we've been here for lunch, it's just been in and out, people loading up the place. It's a really cool place. So come on out to Austin, visit the Triangle, see Dumpling World, and more locations coming soon, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go for one of these drinks in the back right here. Which one is this one?
Ube taro.
All right, I gotta have another dumpling.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, experience rich flavors of the Mediterranean at this new Italian joint in San Antonio. And next on the show, we get scratch-made dumplings, noodle bowls, and more at a new restaurant in Austin. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here off East Grayson Street, just outside the Pearl, north of downtown San Antonio, to check out a new smash burger spot that's serving up some classic bites, plus some spins on some old favorites. Let's see what's on the menu at Smash.
Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Erin Tyerman. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Now, you guys have made everything on the menu that's hidden. These are the #1 top items, including cocktails. Talk to me about the concept, though. How did this get started?
It grew out of inspiration from Chef Brandon Peterson, which I think most of you know from summer camp and from Bandit Barbecue. And so what we did was we took his famous smash burger and expanded it.
This one right here is like the base smash burger, right? This is like your standard classic. You called it the OG.
American cheese, homemade pickles, mustard, our smash sauce, and the brioche bun.
That is good. This thing is nuts. Talk to me about this one.
It is a carne asada. We have cheddar cheese, sour cream. It's got French fries and guacamole inside.
Are you a spicy salsa person?
I'll put some on.
You're gonna go for it? Okay, go for the spicy salsa.
All right,
I like it. Give us some elbow. Bam. That is good. All right, we got a chicken sandwich in the front. What's going on with this one?
So this is our buffalo chicken smash. So what this is it's buffalo sauce, pepper jack cheese, our homemade pickles, a blue cheese dressing, and a creamy ranch slaw.
Just the bread and that slaw sauce all day, every day. We have a full cocktail menu that actually comes out here with the regular menu.
So that's our classic smash. So it is a play on a whiskey smash. So it's Basil Hayden bourbon, lemon juice, maple syrup, some bitters.
A little sweet, nice and kind of smoky almost. That's really good. You also have asada fries loaded up in the back, so we're gonna get a bite of that. And then we're gonna head into the kitchen. Now, what are we making?
You are about to make this lovely little wake and bacon burger right here. This is one of our best sellers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Now we're in the kitchen with Chef Brandon Peterson. Chef, thank you so much for having us in your kitchen, man.
Absolutely, welcome.
Now you're gonna be showing us, it's a wake and bacon burger. What's the first thing you do to make it?
First thing we do is we're going to toast the brioche bun. So we're using Texas Wagyu beef now. And it's right there in the name, so we got to throw down some bacon.
That's the easiest I've ever seen anybody do that. And I've seen a lot of smash burgers.
Very strong.
You right? Yeah. Got the hash brown chilling. I'm just gonna grab it. No.
Very hot. I've done it. Okay, so this is a roasted jalapeno aioli that we make in-house.
Crispy bacon, hash brown. You got the egg chilling, fresh pickles. Guys, Smash right here off Grayson. Amazing spot to come get smash burgers. You get great cocktails. You can also get the burritos. Lots of options. Even this one right here, the Wake and Bacon Burger. That's the bite. This is incredible. Y'all, this is the one to get.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, experience rich flavors of the Mediterranean at this new Italian joint in San Antonio. 21 and up crowd, scan the QR code on the screen now for a chance to win a pair of tickets to the 2nd annual Shiner Fest event happening September 28th at the Spetzel Brewery in Shiner, Texas. There will be live music, great brews, and entertainment. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here on the northwest side of San Antonio to go inside of a new restaurant that's serving up Italian-inspired dishes. Plus they got desserts, and we're gonna go in the kitchen to see how it's made. Let's see what's on the menu at Marimonte. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Prince Viakash. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Now, I'll tell you what, it's gorgeous in here. The ambiance is perfect. You've set such a beautiful tone in here. And then the food, it smells incredible. It looks over the top. So I gotta know, why restaurants? How did you get started in this?
Man, I came in America 6 years ago. I used to be a doctor of physical therapy. They didn't let me be a doctor over here, so I started to work in an Italian restaurant. I was crazy enough to fall in love with that. So here I am 6 years after, man.
Why Italian food?
I think it's the best food in the world. This is the calamari arrabbiata. So we bread the calamari. I learned it in Venice how to do this. Then we put some marinara, a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper, and cherry peppers. That gives the Texas on the calamari. A little bit spicy. But I put a star in this dish because I like it a lot.
Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna go for another one.
I love this.
Oh my gosh. I would just order that plate right there. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters. These are some of the entree items that you can order. Let's start with the fish in the front.
Yes, this is a lemon sole reganata style. So it's the same way like the shrimp. We put breadcrumbs on top and we serve it with a spinach and asparagus risotto.
The fish just melts in your mouth.
Yes.
And this pasta, it's a black pasta, right?
It's a fresh pasta. We make it with cherry peppers, a little bit of scallions, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of pancetta, and all finish it with some chopped shrimp in there. It's Texas Gold shrimp, beautiful.
Wow.
You make me too happy.
Right in the back, you have lamb chops.
Yes.
Come on, I love lamb chops.
Lamb chops we cook very, very simple, like salt, pepper, rosemary, and we serve it with garlic spinach and garlic mashed potatoes.
All right, lamb chops, that's the bite. Chef Lord, he's doing incredible things back there. We're also gonna go into the kitchen right now. You're gonna show us how to make one of these dishes from start to finish. What are we gonna make?
We're gonna make the Bronx chicken parmigiano.
All right, Prince, now we're in the kitchen and you're gonna show us how you make the Bronx chicken parmesan from start to finish. What's the first thing you do?
We have some chicken over here. Our chicken is very small. We put it on flour a little bit just to make the egg stick. So we're gonna egg it up a little bit over here. Then we put it on our special breading and we're gonna pan fry it.
And you have the noodles right here, right?
We have the noodles, they are fresh fettuccine, very nice. We're gonna cook them in the water over there. So we're gonna prepare the Alfredo sauce in here.
Ooh, okay.
This is Alfredo.
So you have your base Alfredo, it's already made?
Base Alfredo, it's already made. Just adding some vodka sauce in here.
So the cherry pepper is something you're adding in to make it that extra Texas, right?
Texas twist.
Lots of mozzarella, right? Let's go.
This is the peppers, this is the cheese, everything. Just finish it with some Parmigiano Reggiano.
Merimonte, this restaurant is so beautiful on the inside, the family vibe that you get, the food is exceptional. The whole team out here is incredible. Prince, thank you so much for having us.
I'm proud of everybody in here.
Cheers to you, the Brooklyn Chicken Parmesan. That's incredible. Thank you for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, TexasEatsTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats.